going on, guys? Right here today, and today we're reacting to When They Deflate by the Lost Narrator. This is her technically third installment on Month Macabre, or Inktober, whatever you want to call it. The reason why I didn't react to the song was because it's a song. And it's really not much to react to, so I'm only going to stick to stuff that I want to react to. Even though the song was excellent. I have never actually listened to or even read a Puppeteer Fame, but yeah, it was a good song. But I didn't look at the subliminal messaging for this one. The last one was My Little Bird Sings Now or something like that from what's-her-face, Ink Dye, sorry. Still early. But anyways, what's this one about? Well, from the thumbnail, it looks, well, my friend Thomas he kind of spoiled it for me. But not anything in particular that's going to, meh it for me. The other pony in the picture is Cheese Sandwich. So, with that in mind, I think I know what kind of reference is going on here. I think that this is going to be like Bonnie and Clyde, because Bonnie and Clyde, they were a couple. Cheese Sandwich and Pinkie Pie is a very popular ship ever since oh god, I can't remember the name of the episode at the moment. Pinkie Pride, that was it. This is going to be interesting. My friend Thomas said for me to be prepared, and considering how many Grimdarks I've read, reacted to, and seen, I think I'm pretty prepared. I'm kind of a expert in this, pretty much. So, I'm used to this by now. But, let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, start. Insidious October. And hello, Ink Dye. Can't wait to see your reappearance on October 31st. So I honestly have no idea what to expect. Start off cheery.
It started with a promise. Every pony knows that a Pinkie Promise should never be broken. Cheese Sandwich had traveled nearly all of Equestria, spreading his love of parties to the mundane lives of the ponies he had met. With his faithful assistant, Boneless, too, at his side, he journeyed along the less-traveled roads, following nothing but his instincts. It wasn't too much of a surprise for Cheese when he found himself on the path to Ponyville. Since his encounter with Pinkie Pie at Rainbow Dash's birthversary, that little pink pony had stayed on his mind. It was uncanny how much she reminded him of himself. Her very mannerisms echoed his own. It only made sense that he would be drawn to her. There was, however, one very distinct difference between them. A difference monumental enough that he was sure she could never truly understand. When Cheese approached the bright and inviting bakery known as Sugar Cube Corner, he heard the unmistakable sound of Pinkie Pie's voice. He noted, however, that her intonation seemed different.
That's what happens when you break a Pinkie Promise!
Pinkie said.
Crap. Well, we figured out what happened when you break a Pinkie Promise in the last roundup.
On the door and poked his head inside curiously. He saw Pinkie crouched behind the counter.
Also, I know that's Meg voicing as Pinkie Pie.
Just out of sight. He also noticed the absence of curl in her mane and tail.
Pinkie mean it, but I am Pie.
Splatter of blood on her fur. Pinkie's head shot up at the sound of his entrance.
Okay.
And he saw a flicker of something dark in her eyes.
Oh no.
When she saw him, her entire demeanor changed. She gasped in delight, her mane and tail bouncing to life.
Yep.
As a wide smile graced her adorable little cheeks.
Cheese Sandwich!
She squealed,
Yep.
racing to see him with a hug tackle. When she finally released him, she saw the curious expression on his face. She looked down at herself and noticed the splotches of crimson on her coat.
Oops, looks like you caught me working on red velvet cupcakes. Just give me a second and I'll be right with you.
Yeah, right.
Hummed to herself as she bounced
That's
back
not
across
red
the
velvet.
room and behind the counter. She ducked out of sight, and Cheese heard little grunts of frustration as she attempted to move something.
A body.
He asked.
A body.
I got it.
Her back
We
legs were
got this
digging into the ground
together.
furiously,
Sorry.
trying and failing to propel herself forward. He heard her mutter something under her breath, something about laying off the cupcakes once in a while. She smiled, undeterred by her insistence, and approached.
Wait.
Pinkie screamed, jumping up and holding out her hooves. However, despite her efforts, Cheese could clearly see the unmistakable outline of a yellow Pegasus pony drenched in its own blood,
Yellow.
lifeless on the floor.
Aww.
Is it Fluttershy?
I really liked you. I was hoping you wouldn't have to see this and I could spare you from meeting your own.
Wow, you do this kind of stuff too?
Bonnie and Clyde.
Cheese's declaration caused
Bonnie Clyde.
Pinkie's eyes
Bonnie and
to
Clyde.
widen in both wonder and confusion.
I thought I was the only one. This is wonderful.
Oh shit.
She said, laughing as he
Murderous
joined her behind
lifestyles.
the counter.
Yep.
Was all she could say as
Uh.
Cheese examined the now lifeless pony at their hooves.
Question is, who's the pony?
Where are we taking her?
Seeing they said
Pinkie
yellow,
moved
I would
again,
think
just
Fluttershy
as
at
brightly
first.
as she did when he had
You know,
first
guess.
arrived.
Assumption. Ugh.
And then I said, you told me you would come at exactly 2 o'clock, remember? And she was all like, but, I have to save this inky little mice from something or other.
It was Fluttershy.
Normally, I wouldn't have minded one itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny bit. But she was the one who used the words Pinkie Promise. I mean, I didn't tell her to say
crap.
that, but she did. I'm not the one who makes the rules here. A Pinkie Promise is the most ultimate of all promises
That sounds like a reference to cupcakes. I don't make the rules because she just pulls the card and whoever is on the card is the unfortunate
makes
victim.
sense.
Cheese Sandwich
To be
said with
dissected.
a smile. Pinkie blushed and hid her face in her mane. Cheese Sandwich returned
Okay.
the blush with one of his own, and there was a small awkward silence between them.
I am gonna miss her, though. She was a great friend. Sad
How are you
see
gonna
her
hide
go.
this?
And you're
And again, Bonnie and Clyde got away with a lot of
absolutely
crap back in their
sure
days.
you're sure that this doesn't
See, that's based on
bother
true.
you?
That's actually a true story.
Asked, looking for any sign of weakness in him. She certainly didn't want to have to kill him, but she would if she needed to.
Bother me? Why would this bother me? I know exactly what you mean.
How so?
Well, you've seen my parties.
Your amazingly spectacular ones?
Don't forget epic.
Of course not.
Whoever's voicing
Not
him,
every pony appreciates all of my hard work.
whoever's voicing him is doing a very good job.
Who wouldn't like a cheese sandwich party?
Some ponies claim my parties are too wild or too fun. Can you believe it? Too fun? Then there are those who try to take credit for the parties I planned. Worse,
Oh.
they forget I'm even there.
Pinkie reached out a hoof and smiled.
Okay, I can understand the
reassuringly.
frustration there, but is it really worth killing someone over? I don't think so.
What's coming?
Well, no pony likes a
At
party
least punishing.
pooper, do they?
She said, the familiar bright tone returning to his voice.
No.
Pinkie said. The two of them made delighted little giggles of joy until the timer on the oven dinged.
Ooh, looks like the goodies are done.
Oh
And no
no.
pony suspects the wonderfully unique flavors of your cupcakes?
Oh, it's a cupcake reference. Frick. Oh no.
Cupcakes for quite some time now. The flavor might change a bit from pony to pony.
You know, I had a
but
feeling.
recipe stays the
I had a
same.
feeling this was
Pinkie
cupcakes based.
brought the newly baked
because
cupcakes out onto the
Peekabina.
counter
Duh.
and gingerly placed them on the
Sugar
trolley
cube corner.
rack.
Duh.
She smiled and inhaled their delicious scent.
So now she has a sidekick. Lovely.
Pinkie asked, offering him a golden warm bite. Cheese gobbled the cupcake whole, delighting in the taste that Pinkie called meat.
You know, I sure would love to watch you work.
You're.
I mean, besides making these amazing cupcakes.
Oh.
Well, there are a few errands I have to run
That's what she said.
smiling off a bit as she headed for the frosting.
Sorry.
It's a date.
But it can't just be any pony.
Of course not. We'll have to find the right pony.
Oh no.
Maybe some pony in town comes to mind?
Well, his
Is it Rainbow
skills had
Dash?
not been
Please tell me it's not
rampant in
Rainbow
the
Dash.
past. Cheese had the urge to show her his skills. After all, she certainly was the mare of his dreams and his nightmares.
I might have an idea or two.
Pinkie said, expertly lacing the frosting on one of the cupcakes.
Sure if you heard that.
Here you are, darling.
Oh,
Rarity
Rarity.
said. She had done what Pinkie had asked and filled her
Shit.
satchel with gems.
And you say this is for a new recipe? Oh, yes. It's quite crucial to the preparation, you see.
Pinkie said with a smile. Cheese Sandwich was watching her curiously, trying to figure out what she had in mind.
If you say so.
Rarity said, making a mental note to inspect any future treats for remnants of rock.
You're so delightfully random.
Cheese said as they left the boutique.
Just you wait and see what I have planned. I'll bet you've never seen a pony go out like this.
Pinkie
Oh
said,
God.
bouncing at his side for a moment before he joined her.
Betcha I can
Oh,
bounce higher.
Oh gosh, really?
I was Bouncy House champion for 3 years running.
And who do you think took that title away from you, huh?
I let you win.
Uh-huh.
Pinkie said with a wink.
Oh, hiya, Pinkie Pie.
Apple Bloom said.
Oh,
Cheese and Pinkie halted their bouncing.
have
to
no idea
greet
who's
the
watching
little
her there.
filly. Apple Bloom looked at Cheese Sandwich in confusion.
Cheese Sandwich! You remember? He threw that awesomely terrific party for Rainbow Dash. Oh, but I thought you did that.
The lack of recognition caused Cheese Sandwich's eye to twitch.
have no idea who's watching Apple
His
Bloom.
mane and tail
No-
made a
no-
salty
no idea.
clicking noise as they straightened, much the same way Pinkie's did when she was sad or angry. Pinkie saw a hint of anger in him that might lead to him making Apple Bloom pie.
Oh shit.
Carefully blocked his path.
Apple Bloom, run!
No, silly. It was all Cheese's idea, Apple Bloom. He is one of the best party ponies ever. Oh, yeah. I remember you. You had the goof off of Pinkie.
Wait a minute, is that,
You were the pony who threw the
Mary
best
Medley?
party ever?
Could
I
be.
can't remember the last time I had that much fun. The Crusaders and I won all kinds of prizes.
Kinda
and we
sounds
won all
like
the
her a
rides,
little bit.
too.
Apple Bloom said, lighting up in her recollection of the event. Hearing this caused Cheese's demeanor to change. He smiled, and his mane bounced back into life as if nothing had happened.
I'm glad you liked it. It was a pretty good
where
one,
do they get these
wasn't
sound effects from?
Yes, indeedly. Well, I best be going. Granny needs me. See you later, Pinkie Pie. And see you later,
Cheese Sandwich.
Cheese Sandwich!
Right, I knew that.
Apple Bloom said before
Poor Apple
making
Bloom.
a speedy exit. Cheese watched Apple Bloom scamper away with a glare.
She's not the right pony.
Pinkie said,
Oh, one thing that I forgot to
following his
mention was that
thoughts.
this was a grimdark
Why
romance
not?
story, so
Well, she's one of my best
twisted
friend's
romance,
little
basically.
sisters. And you don't just go killing your friend's little sisters unless she breaks the Pinkie Promise.
Cheese bit his
So is that
lip.
the reasoning
The
in this
last thing
story
he
why
wanted to
you
do was to
attack?
disappoint Pinkie Pie. This
Oh, are you
was
going to
how they
mischievously
said, her party
force someone
after
into making a
all.
Alrighty then.
force someone into
Where
making a
was
Pinkie
this pony you
Promise,
had in mind?
and yeah,
Finding it
pulling
difficult
trickery.
to hold back his enthusiasm.
I have a
See,
feeling.
Mr. Impatient Pants, she should be just ahead.
Uh-oh.
He said, resuming her delightful little bounce along Ponyville's dirt
If it's
road.
Rainbow Dash, I'm gonna
The
freaking
schoolhouse?
puke.
Oh, so
Not
it
really.
is a filly after all.
Not just any filly. She's the meaniest of all the little fillies.
Diamond
I've had
Tiara?
my eye on her for a while now, but I never really had any reason to pay her a visit.
Diamond
At least
Tiara?
Not till today.
Cheese beamed and followed after.
Meaning,
He watched the
yeah,
satchel of
mean-
gems bounce along with
mean
her,
screams Diamond
making
Tiara all over the
tingling
place.
sounds
considering this seems to be taking place,
Just what was this
maybe
pony
just
up to?
after season 4.
Pinkie Pie led Cheese
There was
up
no
a small
confirmation.
hill to the schoolhouse, but not to the front door. She held out a hoof to stop Cheese in his tracks and whispered a quiet shh. Following her lead, Cheese and Pinkie crept behind the building and peeked their heads up just enough to look inside. There was a little group of fillies inside fussing over what appeared to be a school newspaper. But there was one
Ponyville
in
Confidential.
particular that caught both their attention.
No, no, no! You're missing the point. Ponies don't want to read about that part of the Equestria Games.
Okay, that sounds a lot like Ink Dye. I think that's Mary Medley.
Boring. They want to read about Princess Twilight's dragon friend's embarrassing display of...
Yep.
Diamond Tiara was interrupted by the sound of the schoolhouse bell, signaling the hour.
Technically, there's
The other
2.
fillies sighed in gratitude,
Diamond Tiara and Silver
elated
Spoon.
that they could get away
There's
from
2 of
Diamond
them.
Tiara and her
Then again, she is more
oppressive
mean.
nature.
Silver Spoon just kind of like to tag along.
Back by dawn tomorrow. This paper is not going anywhere until we have a decent story.
Gabby Gums.
Diamond Tiara said. She stuck her
Wow,
nose
this is
in
like a
and
throwback.
stalked away
I can't
towards the
remember.
back door.
Wow,
Pinkie and
seasons.
Cheese
Wow.
quickly lowered their heads, and Pinkie began
My-
to rummage in her pack.
My knowledge with
As
the
she
seasons is
did,
very,
A quiet
very
and
vague.
creepy little laugh escaped her lips, and her mane began to deflate.
Uh-oh.
She pulled out a plain burlap sack and a rolling pin from under the pile of jewels that Rarity had generously donated to her special
Oh,
recipe.
dear.
Pinkie passed the rolling pin to Cheese.
Oh, that's trick. That's
knowing that he
trickery
didn't
right
need
there.
To be told what to do with it. When he took it in his mouth, his mane also deflated, and he
Okay, those
returned
eyes
a
right there.
sinister
Oh, God.
smile. His heart skipped a beat,
White?
watching
No.
her creep into position, waiting on the other side of the door for their little prey to make her exit.
Shoot.
Diamond Tiara shoved open the door and stomped down the steps with her nose still in the air. Cheese couldn't contain his excitement any longer. He let out a delightfully wicked giggle as he bashed the pony's head from behind, knocking her unconscious. Pinkie carefully
Okay,
dragged
I
her
know
to the
she's
side
mean,
and ducked
but
out of sight.
does she deserve something like this? No.
You do it.
These
No,
fucking eyes
you
are
do it.
creepy,
Aw,
man.
but you're so super excited.
Pinkie said, nuzzling him gently and causing a giant blush to appear on his face.
But it's your brilliant plan.
This
I've
is
gotta see
so
you execute.
Bonnie and Clyde.
You mean execute her?
It's also kind of in a way natural born killers.
Am I?
Diamond Tiara asked. She went to put a hoof to her head, but found she was unable to move. Her eyes widened.
Now
when
we're
she
gonna get
saw the
cupcakes
terrifying
flashbacks.
Basement she was being
Oh, boy.
held captive in. She struggled against the old-looking chair that had restraints bound tightly to her hooves.
Mm-hmm.
Pinkie Pie? What are you doing? Let me go, you insane pink pony.
Don't you ever
I really
call
think that's
her
Mary
that.
Medley because it sounds just like Ink Dye. Like Ink Dye is very, very similar to Diamond Tiara's voice.
Who are you?
It's been a while since I
Diamond
actually heard Diamond
Tiara
Tiara's voice,
asked.
so
Her voice cracked in fear,
Yeah.
although she remained bold.
I don't believe that's Agent Fluffy because I've heard her Diamond Tiara
really
and
doesn't like it when ponies don't recognize him.
it doesn't sound like
She
hers.
joined his side and lovingly nuzzled his cheek.
I may be
as he
surprised.
kept his unblinking glare on Diamond Tiara.
I really wonder who's voicing
He softened
Cheese
a
Sandwich here
little
though.
at her presence, but kept his wicked grin.
Those eyes are
And
creepy
you're
as fuck.
Sure you don't want to go first?
No.
You go
There's
first.
Cheese said,
Oh,
stepping out
shit.
of her way.
What do you want with me? Let me go.
Your
My father's
organs.
going to hear about this. He'll ruin you, you hear me? You'll never work in this town again.
Diamond Tiara was cut off when Pinkie suddenly produced an emerald and shoved it into the filly's mouth. Diamond Tiara gasped in confusion and spat it out immediately, trying to get the taste off her tongue.
I hear you have expensive taste, Diamond Tiara.
Oh, come on.
Retrieving the emerald
That was
and
bad.
playing with it in her hooves.
Oh, expensive
I
taste, so you
also
put an emerald in
hear
her mouth.
You have quite a mouth. One that tends to make
Mm-hmm.
Pinkie grabbed a ruby from the little pile of gems on the table beside Diamond Tiara and pushed that one into her mouth. This time, however, she kept her hoof over Diamond Tiara's mouth so she couldn't spit it out. Diamond Tiara thrashed about in confusion, making it difficult for Pinkie to keep hold. Cheese Sandwich happily came to the aid,
little assistance.
holding the filly's head still.
Thank you.
Anytime.
As I was saying, I figured it was about time somebody washed that mouth out with soap for all those nasty little remarks you make about other ponies.
Oh boy.
But then I remembered that you probably are too high and mighty for something as common as soap.
Oh
You
no.
probably washed your mouth out with gems instead.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna do something way worse.
There's one jewel for every pony you've ever teased. Gee, I hope you can handle them all.
Diamond
Oh,
Tiara
God.
had the look of absolute confusion and terror imprinted on her face. She whimpered and thrashed against Cheese's grip.
You've already got one. We'll say that one is Apple Bloom. Then there's Scootaloo.
Pinkie tried to force a second gem into the pony's mouth, but she clamped her mouth shut tighter.
That's cheating, silly.
She's gonna break her jaw.
Pinkie said, plugging her nose so Diamond Tiara opened her mouth to gasp.
Oh.
And then there's Sweetie Belle and Featherweight.
Cheese watched Pinkie in adoration. Not once did she lose that delightfully twisted, happy attitude of hers.
Jesus, criminy.
Snails.
Pinkie continued.
She's not gonna be able to breathe if you
Diamond
keep doing
Tiara
this.
screamed and cried in pain.
I'm not condoning this at all. This is messed up, but seriously.
She gagged, desperately
All the
clinging to
freaking ponies
small
she's freaking
basket of air
bullied,
she had left.
yeah. Too many gems.
Ironed in close and cocked her head to the side.
Also, very good acting by Diamond Tiara's voice actor, which I believe is Mary Medley, if I'm not mistaken.
Guess you shouldn't have bullied so many ponies.
Diamond Tiara made a small gurgle whimpering sound, thrashing her head in Cheese's hooves. Tears soaked her cheeks as she looked
Okay.
up at Pinkie pleadingly.
Oh, don't worry. You don't have to say it. I think I already know.
She rapidly moved away from her position in front of Diamond Tiara to stand beside her instead.
Okay.
Pinkie pushed her face up against the filly's head and pretended to speak on her behalf.
But I'm good now. I don't bully ponies anymore. Just ask them the colts and fillies at school.
Pinkie said mockingly. Pinkie switched places again,
Oh, she's mocking her.
resuming her position in front of Diamond Tiara to respond.
You know, just because somebody says they're sorry doesn't mean it makes all the ouchy feelings go away. So now you're just gonna have to feel some ouchy feelings yourself.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
Pinkie Pie took hold of Diamond
Not
Tiara's
literally.
snout and
It's
pulled
not-
it
it's
apart
not
as
fair
much as she was
literally.
able to. Diamond Tiara screamed out, her tears cascading down her cheeks.
I mean, coming from somebody who's been
Forced
bullied
another gemstone
relentlessly,
past her lips.
yeah. I know how this feels.
Gemstones for the filly's cheeks to
I know how it
hang.
feels to be
With
bullied.
nowhere to go, the gems slipped slowly down her throat, and their sharp edges sliced open her flesh. The stream of blood it caused ultimately prevented air to Diamond Tiara's lungs.
Jesus
She
fucking
groaned, her
Christ.
cheeks and neck protruding with the gems they held.
You know what I just thought of, Cheese Sandwich?
What's that?
These
Whoa.
these will actually tenderize the meat as they go down.
Streaks of red filled Diamond Tiara's watery eyes, and the fit of giggles that followed Pinkie's joke were the last
Holy
Diamond Tiara
shit.
heard before she
Whoa.
slipped away.
Okay. Well, she dead. Why does this remind me a lot of something I've seen on TV before? Good gravity.
Pinkie Pie hummed a little tune as she merrily cleaned up the remains of their fun with Diamond Tiara.
Now it's your turn.
She said happily.
So I don't know if this
scrubbing
is
the blood from
like
the
referring to
chair
cupcakes.
floor.
I mean, sure, it
My
seems
turn,
like
huh?
it.
And do I get to pick the pony?
Pinkie
Oh,
Pie
no.
took one of her torture instruments, a pair of
It's not
pliers,
gonna be Apple Bloom, is it?
bopped him on the head with them.
fine.
Pinkie ascended the stairs with Cheese.
So I don't know if
following
Rainbow
close
Dash is
behind.
dead in this one.
And how am I supposed
Or-
to know who I can and can't kill?
Yeah, I don't know how canon this is with cupcakes or like right on the dot. Oh, I see differences in the background.
She carefully locked the door to
The
the
blood
basement
seeping from
and
the
placed
doors
a
and the
shelf of
ceiling.
cakes in the way to conceal it.
Jesus.
What are we
freaking
waiting for?
Yikes.
Cheese asked happily, already racing to the door.
Don't you need supplies?
Pinkie wondered.
Oh, I always have my supplies with me.
Cheese said with a smirk.
Wow, what a horrible death. That's bad. Who wrote this? Knowing this,
The pair
probably
of
Mag.
ponies strolled into
Jesus.
Ponyville Main Square, singing a song of their conquests to come, and the attraction they felt
Oh
for
no, I
one
have to
another.
look.
Cheese took a mental note of the ponies they passed. He nodded his head in their direction, but Pinkie Pie rejected him each time.
Rose? No, she's so sweet. Lyra? No, she's
No.
obsessed with humans and it's kind of fun to hear her crazy stories. Rainbow Dash? No, she...
Oh, so she is still
Okay,
alive.
maybe.
Cheese laughed for a moment, then stopped in his tracks.
Are you
His
serious?
eyes
You're gonna kill
grew
Rainbow Dash
wide,
again?
His face grew dark and his hair deflated.
Him.
He growled,
Oh,
pointing at the stallion buying tomatoes from the nearby cart.
Pokey Pierce? But
who the hell is that?
Cheese asked through clenched teeth.
Okay.
Pinkie
Hokey.
said,
What did
although
you hear?
she was indeed curious
I
to
don't know.
know the origin of the unbridled anger. She followed Cheese to watch him work from what she considered a safe distance.
Hey, you friend.
Cheese said as he poked his head up from behind him. Pokey gasped and took a few steps back in shock, while Cheese maneuvered to stand in front of him.
Do you still like balloons?
Uh-oh.
Cheese asked, closing in on him.
Sure. Good. Because, as I recall, you have quite a history with balloons, don't you, big
He's-
boy? I do?
Pokey asked.
Okay, I
nervously.
see where this is going.
Well,
It's
sure you do.
past
It
endeavors.
wasn't too long ago that you wandered into some pony's party preparations. You know, as I recall, you were all a quiver over my grand display of balloons. It's too bad no pony else got to see them, since your horn just so happened to pop them.
Critics.
How is it a unicorn like you manages to pop so much of some pony else's hard work, huh? That sure must take a lot of effort. Now let's see if you can do it again, my friend.
Okay,
Oh,
this
and
is
you better
unnecessary.
pop them
This is
all.
unnecessary.
For your own sake.
Just as Pinkie Pie managed to do on numerous
Then again,
occasions before.
It's cheese sandwich.
Cheese pulled from nowhere
The
a
male
handful of
counterpart,
uninflated balloons.
Excuse me, the male
He blew
counterpart
them up
Pinkie.
and tied them off so quickly that it was beginning to draw a crowd. In a matter of minutes, the entire street was covered with balloons that were stacked 2 ponies high. With so many around,
Okay, I see
it
the
made it
splotches starting to
impossible for one
form.
pony to see another in the
I knew that was
chaos.
gonna happen.
Pinkie
It's
pushed her way
it's
through
kind of
the
a trick
sea
that
of
Lost
balloons,
use.
looking for Cheese.
Like, as it goes on,
And
the
when she found
stuff
him,
starts to change.
she
Like, the visuals start to
smiled,
change.
thoroughly impressed with his work. In the confusion, Cheese had blown a balloon and tied it around Pokey Pierce's neck.
Oh,
Additionally, dozens of unused balloons had been stretched around Pokey's hooves, binding them together and rendering them useless to assist him. He was gasping for air, trying desperately to pop the balloons with the stifled magic from his unicorn horn.
Oh, there's really no need for all that. Kinda hard to do magic when you're suffocating, isn't it? It's also kinda hard to ruin some pony else's work without that pesky horn of yours getting in the way. Clock's ticking, you know. I'm willing to bet those little lungs of yours will pop before that balloon does.
Jesus criminy.
Wow, I never would have seen that coming.
In broad daylight, too. Top that, cutie pie.
Cheese said with a wink.
Oh boy.
Pinkie let out a little squeal as they watched the stallion plead for mercy. Only a few moments later, Pokey gasped his last breath.
But I will have to deduct points because I already killed by suffocation. Not too creative, Cheesy.
Ah, shoot.
I've seen this reference before. It's not Bonnie and Clyde, and I don't think it's Natural Born Killers.
By the time they were
killers
gone,
trying to outsmart, like,
Pinkie,
trying to
Cheese, and
outdo
Loki
each
had
other.
vanished.
Wow. Messed up. Can't remember I've seen this reference before, but
Pinkie and
definitely
Cheese
seen it
were
before.
nuzzled on a park bench, watching the sunset on
You're
their
pulling a Larry
wedding day
Bon
of mayhem.
Hey, Cheese?
Yeah?
This was the most splendorific of all first dates in the history of first dating.
Seriously?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Cheese said with a blush.
But maybe next time we should tone it down just a bit. I mean, I love a good barbecue bonfire as much as the next pony, but I do have to live here, you know.
Pinkie said. She looked over at the beautiful blaze coming from a green Pegasus pony who'd been set alight. It was rather humorous to watch him fly around frantically until
Green
he didn't have the
Pegasus.
strength and instead would roll onto the ground in an effort to douse the flames.
I figured I'd save you a step. You won't have to bake this one into a cupcake. Just gotta get some frosting is all.
Cheese said with a smile.
Ooh, and he looks like he'd be so good with a cherry
It'd be
on top.
overcooked as hell.
Cheese smiled and surprised his little murdering fiend with a kiss.
Mwah.
Pinkie closed her eyes and enjoyed the moment until she heard an unwelcomed sound.
It's going
A
dark.
pink unicorn screamed, looking at the charred remains of the Pegasus on the ground.
Like, I can't tell if
Oh
that's...
my god, Minute, no, please, no, what is going on?
Pinkie let out an exasperated sigh and pulled away from Cheese. She bounced towards the panicking mare.
Oh god, Minute, no! Well, I let you out of the cage one time and this happens? What about all the...
Jesus Christ.
Much better.
She sang before giving him a little peck on the cheek.
Mwah.
Before Cheese had a chance to respond, Pinkie gasped and sat up quickly, saying,
We should throw a party!
Of course.
So we can...
Get rid of all the evidence and have a super great time with your friends?
Yes! How else will we get to use all these ingredients? You know, before they go bad? Ooh, we can serve little Miss Fussy Pants to her daddy. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh
You are
my
light.
god.
said, blowing a tuft of hair from her eyes.
Ew.
And I, Pinkie Promise to
Ugh.
make this party the best party ever.
You'd better, or you know the consequences.
The pair of them snuggled and giggled into the night.
Why was it that one line that got me the hardest? Because it's just horrible. Really? That's how it ends? Well, that was fun. Not really. Okay, Pegasus Pitch. Really? Rarity. Oh, so Agent Fluffy did voice in this Diamond Tiara. Cape Bug! Whoa.
Murdering has become a joke? What could be more tactless? Wait, who wrote this?
Magpie.
Curse, encourage her to pen this filth? This would never have happened if my little bird didn't try to fly away from her nest. She will fly home soon. I'll see to it myself.
You drove her away. Alright, so... Oh, wow. That was When They Deflate. Whoa. Okay, that totally threw me for a loop because the first one that I reacted to was nowhere near as gory or as messed up, but it's Grimdark. What do you expect? Okay, I actually want to look at the cast again, but... Okay, K-Bug voiced Diamond Tiara. I think she's voiced Diamond Tiara in the past, I believe. I think I missed one, which was probably one of the OCs. Unless it is a canon character. I actually don't know. The balloon guy or something? Okay. The most messed up death was definitely Diamond Tiara's, because that would be terrifying. Horrifying. Especially considering the size of the gems that we see in the show. They're like, you know, not like that big. They're this big. So to have that shoved down at Philly's throat and just slowly just inching down the throat and, breaking apart your throat tubes, whatever they're called. There's, medical... Oops, I didn't mean to flip you guys off. I was just trying to... Yeah, whatever. That would be horrifyingly terrible, because it shreds your throat apart as it goes down. 1, you'd choke. 2, it would just be terrifying. And horrifying. But did I expect any less from Lost? Nope. Because I've been listening to her content for a long time. Started with it was Cupcakes at first. I didn't react to it, but I did listen to it, and holy crap. The one that got me was Butterflies. Butterflies was the one that made me, yeah. The first one I ever reacted to was Rainbow Factory. Then it was Butterflies. Butterflies was, I mean, Rainbow Factory was, it was terrifying, but not as good as I thought it would be. So on to this one. This one was like a mixture of Bonnie and Clyde and Natural Born Killers. Though I have seen the reference with like them trying to out-murder each other or out-murder ponies or something like that. Like trying to outdo the other. I've seen this before. I just can't think of where. It's probably a common cliche. And who was it written by? Magpie, of course. But here's how I can see why this is a thing, because Magpie put it as this, like, writing the friendship test and all that stuff. Somebody asked her a question on, I can't remember if it was at BronyCon or something like a Q&A online, like when they do their podcast thing. I think, I can't remember, but Magpie was asked this. Oh, it was during a live stream. Magpie was asked, where do you come up with the ideas for, like, the friendship test, an apple sleep experiment, where do you come up with these ideas? And she put it as this. Think of a happy situation. Like, think of something happy, then just kind of whoosh, 360 it into something nasty. So in this case, the happy situation would just be, Pinkie Pie and Cheese Sandwich reuniting and having fun. Except add a dark twist to it. Then you get something a little more grimdark. But yeah, this was really, really horrifying, but it was also very good. Like I said, I'm pretty much an expert in this crap. So I know what was going to happen most of the part. But Diamond Tiara's death, I'm sorry, Pinkie Pie, you win. Because that was a bad death. That was a horrifying death. I mean, could you just imagine a humongous gem going down your throat and you couldn't breathe because your nose is being plugged off and you just can't breathe? You feel that shredding your throat apart and ugh. Like, was it as bad as I thought Thomas was portraying it to be? No, because like I said, I've been listening to this stuff, reading this stuff for a long time. So I know what it's like. It's not gonna end happy. It's not gonna be happy. So they're kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde and Natural Born Killers kind of thing going on. Trying to outdo each other. They're a killer couple that can't be stopped, but eventually they will be stopped. The visuals were freaking woo-hoo-hoo. When those eyes changed, like, oh gosh. Like, that actually did make me jump. Like, what the fudge just happened? But yeah, I like the visual kind of change thing that Lost does. That's really cool. Great job to the artist, whoever did it. Yeah, that was really good. I really liked the story. The voice actors did an excellent job, of course, and I should have guessed that was Pitch, because if I've heard his cheese sandwich before, so I should have guessed that, but I wasn't thinking even that far. But now on to Ink Dye. Ink Dye basically doesn't... She's a control freak, because she's trying to forbid Magpie from writing stories like this. She thinks that curse word / Lost has turned her into this, horrifying person who writes these stories that are just twisted. But she drove her out of the nest. She does it on her own behalf. And yeah, there's nothing you can do to stop that. How much further can this go? I don't know. I'm kind of scared to find out. But that's what this month's about. It's about expressing every bit of spoopiness that you can. Part 1 to my Halloween special will be coming out tomorrow. I changed the dates. So to anybody who doesn't know the new dates, I tweeted out on Twitter. The new dates are the 23rd for part 1, the 27th for part 2, and the 31st for part 3, which is the finale. So that's the new dates, if you didn't know that. Any other way, great job by Lost, great job by all the voice actors, great job by Mag writing this. I mean, some of the ideas she comes up with. But great work by everybody. And yeah, it gave me quite a shiver, but not anything compared to Butterflies. Butterflies still wins. So anyways, that's all for now, guys. And like, comment, subscribe for more. Hit that bell icon if you want more. And I've got some stuff coming out tomorrow. And please give the story a chance. It starts out pretty slow, but trust me, it will get better. So anyways, until next time, guys, take care, and I'm out for now. Happy horrors, until next time.